Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the last series of the Fall of Africa. Today we'll be talking on black taxation. My name once again is Monyoluwa Oludavis, and I want to use this medium to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, both for real and potential fathers out there. You're brilliant. Now let's move on to the video of the day. Taxation. What is the difference between the regular taxation and black tax? If you live in the Western world, for instance, or even in Africa, there are some items that are taxable. You work, they remove tax from your work. You buy some stuff, that is value added tax on what you purchase. Limited, it depends on the country you come from. Or if you are in the Western world, taxation cuts across everything from the time somebody is born to the time they are dead. In fact, they even charge taxation for burial items. Coffins, you pay taxation on it. The days, you pay taxation on it. The pampers you use for your baby when they are born, you pay taxation on it. There's road tax, there's council tax, there's TV license, there's national insurance tax, there's NHS tax, there's a lot of tax that you pay in the Western world. Now, may I make proud to say that this list of tax or taxes in the Western world are pegged. There is a target to that. If you are going to pay 1% of your salary, it is 1%. If it's going to change, it's going to change across board. So you can actually plan and say, okay, I pay 1% of my salary every month for this. I pay this taxation for my car. I pay this taxation for my road. I pay this for my insurance. I pay this for this. Then you can properly budget. And you know how much is left for you, and you can plan ahead on what is left potentially. If you pay this tax in the Western world and your relative is sick, you take them to the hospital, the government is responsible for that. If you lose your job, you go to the job center, for instance in UK, and the government will give you money to subsidize yourself before you get another job. The government is responsible for that. You lose your job or you cannot work for any reason, the government will be responsible to pay your house rent. There are some things the government are responsible for that your family members will not disturb you with if you are in the Western world. Now, Africa. Black taxation is a moving target, and you can never ever know how much the bill will come and from where the bill is coming. Your brother's son needs the school fees. Your sister's daughter is admitted in the hospital. Your friends needs this. Your cousins need this. Your mom needs that. Your second class cousin and brothers. The list is endless. Your friends, your relatives, your classmates, your ex, your alumni. Everybody are looking unto you to collect something. So you can never know how much bill you are going to pay at the end of the month. You end up depleting your savings just to satisfy or to meet some urgent need. Now tell me, how can you be saving to do something viable for your future when one of your relatives is critically sick in the hospital and is between life and death? There's no way you can allow your relative to die because of your future project. You siphon the money again and meet that. How do we grow in such circumstances? No matter how well you are able to plan ahead, this black taxation that keeps coming and depleting you of your resources will never allow anyone to move forward. Now, a lot of people in Africa have plans, they have budget, they have programs, and they think by the next 5 years I should be able to do this and do this and do that. But circumstances happens, and that money goes somewhere they never planned of. Like my wife always say, one-off. We have a lot of one-offs every month. This one comes and give us a bill. Well, it's one-off. pay that. Another month, 2 or 3 people comes up, it's just one-off. And every month we have about 5 or 6 one-offs every month. And it has been consistent like that year in, year out. Now, as simple as opening a barbing salon for some people in Nigeria, but the moment they are saving the money to do something with it, somebody needs the money for something more urgent that is life-threatening. And the project or the dream of having a barbing salon, for instance, keep being moved further and further. That's why I say black taxation is a moving target. You never can know how much it will come to at the end of every month. Every Nigerian, both in diaspora and at home, knows what I'm talking about. Black taxations shifts our dreams and moves our targets further. And until you can stand up well on your 2 feet, you find it difficult to help someone else. So with your black taxation, you end up, if care is not taken, fall back down and need help too, just like the people you are willing to help. This is a major issue in Africa. And that is something I don't know when it's going to end. Could there be solutions to all this? Lest I say, this is the 10th series of the fall of Africa. Can we move ahead? Can we fix this? Can we find a lasting solution to the problem of Africa? Yes, we can. In the following series, the next series, we are going to talk about how do we fix Africa. Now, we know from the past videos why we fell. Now, let's pick our pieces together and move on. From next week, we'll be talking about how do we fix Africa. Join me, ladies and gentlemen, next week. And if you like this video, you can subscribe. You can click the bell for notification. And as I say, and I always say, if you love Nigerians as much as I do, together we can and we will fix it. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Bye for now. Join me next week on the journey of fixing Africa. Thanks.